Those of us who have a clutter challenge are all experts at procrastinating and avoiding doing the doing of our clutter clearing. That's why we have our clutter challenge in the first place. So how do you know if you're just overwhelmed, resisting, avoiding your clutter clearing, or whether you genuinely need to rest and practice self-care? How can you tell if it's just your procrastination and avoidance habits as opposed to anything else? Well, if we already struggle with anxiety, depression, or chronic pain, it can be even harder to tell the difference. Plus, if we have a habit of procrastinating or avoiding certain tasks, we may tell ourselves and tell other people that we're practicing self-care, when in fact it's just another way to procrastinate and avoid dealing with the clutter. So how do you know whether you need to push yourself a little to get started, just do a little, or genuinely need to practice self-care? Well, a psychologist called Ellen Hendrickson, PhD, she recommends asking yourself 4 questions to find out. So what are those 4 questions? Let's find out. So question number 1, is this the rule or is it an exception? For example, pain is usually a sign that your body sends you to slow you down and rest. However, if pain is part of your everyday life due to a medical condition, too much rest can actually make you feel worse. So pushing yourself a little can actually help as long as you're careful. In some situations, it can actually improve your stamina and energy rather than drain it. Hendrickson made the same analogy with mood. If you have an event that triggers an acute emotional response, then rest and recharge. However, if your low mood or anxiety has lasted throughout the winter, for example, or you've always backed out before a meeting with a friend, for example, it's probably better to push on through that resistance. Question number 2 to ask yourself, have I enjoyed this before? Check your past experiences to gather the learning and feedback. In relation to your clutter clearing, has doing the doing before made you feel more in control of your clutter? Are you usually glad you did some clutter clearing when you finished your clutter clearing session? Have you captured doing your clutter clearing as one of your successes or gratitudes in your journal? If you've previously enjoyed something that you're contemplating not doing this time, and you've usually felt better as a result of doing it, then push yourself to do it, even if you just do 5 minutes. Question 3, can I picture myself completely clutter-free? As you contemplate not doing some clutter clearing, either close your eyes and imagine that you're at your clutter-free goal, or if you're on your 7-step journey, look at your motivational mood board, read your affirmations, or look back on your success gratitude journal. Focus on the positives and imagine your life when you're completely clutter-free. Focus on one specific thing that will be easier to do when you're clutter-free, that will make you happier. Once you've pictured it and focused on that one specific thing, if your head, your heart, and your gut still say no to doing the doing, your reluctance is probably genuine and it's best to rest. Final question. Question 4, is this in line with my values? Is clearing your clutter important to you? In the clutter clearing world, we would ask, what is your clutter clearing goal worth in terms of your time, energy, and effort? Would just 5 minutes of clutter clearing enable you to get closer to living your best life? If so, then your resistance is probably something else, usually fear of failure, like your previous attempts to declutter, fear of not getting it all done fast enough, fear of facing the feelings, the memories, and the emotions that are buried in your clutter. If clearing your clutter is important to you and it is worth your time, energy, and effort, but you're still resisting, it's time to get the help and support that you need to face that fear and clear your clutter in a way that doesn't force you to be ruthless with your decision making. To find out how I can help people clear their clutter safely, steadily, and in a way that ensures that you overcome your initial resistance, click on the link with this video and find out more about the 7-step journey. You can clear your clutter. You can clear your clutter fast, or you can clear your clutter forever, but you can't clear your clutter forever fast. It's time to accept that what you've been doing hasn't been working and get the help that you need to succeed. Click on the link in this video to find out how I can help you successfully clear your clutter forever without the need for an expensive home visit with my unique 7-step journey.